General Hospital will continue in a moment, here on ABC.
Can't we leave?
You need stitches.
Yeah, well, you need x-rays, but this place is so busy tonight, even if Mike talks to every doctor, nurse, orderly in this place, it's still gonna take hours to get to us, and I'd rather go home and sleep.
You might have a concussion. Besides, they said they're bringing Brenda in. I just want to make sure she's okay. She's got medical problems, and I'm the only one she told. She needs to tell somebody else.
Who, Jax?
No, Doc. Ow, shoot. I think she banged up her hip pretty good. Thank you for getting us out there.
It wasn't just me.
They wouldn't know where to look if you didn't tell them.
Yeah, I almost didn't tell him. He said stay out of it, so that's what I was gonna do.
What changed your mind?
Mike, he said I should do whatever I had to save you and Brenda.
I asked you as a friend to let me go. You did, even though I think it's kind of stupid because you should have been there for backup, but Harry had a gun to her head. I didn't want to take a chance.
I know, it's cool.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Listen, I've tried threats and flattery, and yet nobody seems interested in moving you into a room.
I could have told you that.
Yeah, but I'd think they'd be a little more compassionate toward a man who's about to buy them a new hospital wing.
Mike, people are here in trouble. There's nothing wrong with me.
Yeah, but you can barely walk.
That's what happens when you get 5 tons of dirt dumped on your head. It's not permanent. Find the doctor, Mrs. Jackson.
Brenda, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Jax is just fussing over me a little bit.
She re-injured her hip. I wanted the doctor to have a look at it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, how are you?
They think he might have cracked some ribs.
Bruised, I know the difference.
Well, still, you should probably get it
They'll
checked.
get to me. Eventually.
Mrs. Jax?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Harris. I understand you have a hip injury?
You know what? It's really not that big of a deal. I heard it about a year ago, and I just kind of banged it up again a little bit.
Well, are you taking anything for the previous injury?
Yeah, she's on some kind of medication for it. Do you remember what it's called?
Yeah, it's hydrocodone or...
Yeah. How often do you take it?
Pretty regularly. She's a model, so she stands a lot.
Yeah, I recognized you right away. Well, we should get some x-rays, but before we do, is there any chance you might be pregnant?
I don't know. I mean, my husband and I aren't trying to get pregnant right now, but I guess there's always a possibility.
Well, we should probably do a test just in case, since the x-rays will be in the abdominal area. Is trauma 1 free? Just cleared it. Oh, good. All right, so let's get you in there for a complete examination, all right?
Okay.
This way.
Mr. Morgan?
Yes.
Why don't you come with me and we'll have that cut stitched up for you?
Yeah, you need to check him out. I think he might have a concussion. He banged his head pretty good.
Fine.
Why don't we let a doctor decide? Are you on care with anyone on staff?
No.
Would you give me something to drink?
Right now?
Do you mind?
Well, I mind letting go of your hand, but I can stand it. Let's keep your fingers crossed. With any luck, Dr. Harris will run those tests, and I'll find out I'm a daddy.
So, I have no idea whether or not I'm pregnant, but if I am, it would be too soon to tell.
Look, you're not breathing right.
I'm breathing fine.
Look, for all you know, you could have put a rib through your lung.
Will you relax? I've been hurt worse than this and gone to school the next day.
Look, I don't begrudge Brenda, but I can't believe that they have put her in a trauma room while you've been sitting out here for hours.
Mike, I was buried alive tonight. As far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time.
You know, Harry left this letter saying that you were gonna die, like Lily. And when we got to the cave entrance and saw that there had been an explosion, I thought you were dead, Michael.
So did I.
I guess Brenda thought she would die too.
What are you saying, Mike?
Nothing. It's just that I know you better than you think.
And you know that if I made love with Brenda, it wouldn't be any of your business.
Oh, yes, it would. Because ever since that night that Lily... This is the first time you've been happy. And I'm your father, and I want you to stay that way.
Maybe I will. Maybe everything's gonna be okay. I'm all right. I'm gonna go check on her.
Michael, she may not want the same thing you do.
She does. She always has. All it's ever been about is time.
If you had unprotected sex, there is a chance you conceived, but we won't know that for a week or so.
Well, it was just that one time, but I don't want to take any chances.
Well, I'm relatively sure there's nothing broken, so at this point, I don't see the necessity for an X-ray. But I would like to keep you overnight for observation just in case.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go check the bed.
Here you go.
Hi, thanks.
So they're going to admit you?
Yeah, but it's just for observation. You know, they're probably just freaked out because you made such a fuss over me when we came in. They don't want to get sued for an undetected hangnail or something.
Well, maybe it's a good idea. I mean, you know, Alan can come in and have a look at you when he does his rounds tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're going to send you in for X-rays?
Oh, no. I don't need X-rays after all. See, that proves that I'm okay, right?
Absolutely.
What?
I just can't believe I almost lost you. I love you, Brenda. And when I found that damn letter up...
I know. Harry made me write it, and he found my clue.
Help is very, very clever.
I had a lot of inspiration. You know, when I was writing that, I kept on thinking about you, reading it and believing that it was true and how much you'd be hurt.
Yeah, well, I knew you wouldn't leave me like a coward. You're too brave for that.
Excuse me. The nurse said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, come in.
Well, good timing. I was about to go and see if the cafeteria was open.
Yeah.
Thanks for what you did for my son. You sure you're okay?
Mm-hmm. I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to tell you that when Sonny and I were out in the cave and we thought we were going to die, he told me that he's glad that you stayed. He loves you.
He loves you.
I know.
Brenda, you all right? Something happened?
No, I'm just getting a little weepy.
I've got to go now.
Okay.
Thanks.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I just, you know, Sonny's never told his dad that he loves him before, and I just told him. So now he knows. I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Oh, come on. You were kidnapped at gunpoint. You almost died. It's just catching up with you. You're safe now, Brenda. I'm here with you, and I'm never gonna lose you. Hey, it's over. It's all
How is she?
Well, my wife is fine. Thanks for asking. I certainly hope her well-being isn't what brought you here.
No, actually, it was my idea. You got a minute?
Sure.
Miss Crentos.
What happened? I thought they sent you home.
Yeah, well, it's a new day, and, well, I was thinking about what you said to Mac, and I thought maybe I should follow up on it.
Well, if I said it to Mac, then I wasn't talking to you.
Don't be cute, Crentos. You spent time in that cave with Silver. You must have asked him a lot of questions.
Got some answers, too.
As in Harry and her partner?
That's right. And that person is the key to everything.
Dr. Dorman, I need you right away.
I don't like you, Taggart, any more than you like me. But that doesn't mean we have to be buds to work together. Harry Silver was a point man to a drug ring. He had a partner, a supplier, who wants me dead because he thinks I can finger him. Little does he know I can't. You want this guy, I want him gone and out of my life. A common denominator. If we blink, it'll just be a memory, so why not seize the moment?
You know what I find real interesting?
Oh, I just can't wait.
Well, poor old Harry dies in your presence. Questionable circumstances at best. All of a sudden, he's the big bad wolf everybody's been looking for. And you're a hero. What's wrong with this picture?
Hell if I know. Why don't you go back to matchbook school and find out? The question is, do you want to know what I know or not?
You already thanked me, Mike.
Yes, but I did that in passing, and I don't think I conveyed to you how deeply grateful I really am. I mean, how you feel about Sonny is no secret. Even so, you didn't allow him to die in a cave.
No, I don't think I wasn't tempted.
Oh, I'm sure you were. But you didn't. And I won't forget that.
We were trapped in there for a day and a half, but it felt like forever. Because we were in there with Harry's dead body. Anyway, Jax came and rescued us, and they pulled me up in this harness.
Mm-hmm.
And I re-injured my hip.
I saw that on your chart, and we're going to keep an eye on it. How do you feel now?
Well, I don't feel that great, but that's not really what I'm worried about.
Okay.
You know the pain pills that I've been taking for my hip? Well, I think that I may have become dependent on them.
Do you think Taggart's beginning to take you seriously?
I guess we'll find out. But it's going to be pretty hard for him to let go of the fantasy that I'm a drug lord. You know how much boys like...
Dr. Strausser to the 7th floor OR. Dr. Strausser to emergency staff. Dr. Strausser to emergency staff. Nurse Renee, please call radiology.
Sonny, I think we better go. You know, I don't think it's good hanging around like this.
You're right.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you agreeing with me?
Don't question it. Enjoy it. Brenda's going to come around when she's ready. Come on.
Dr. Ralston, please call extension 5736. Dr. Ralston, please call extension 5733.
You got a few minutes?
I don't know what I can tell you.
Maybe it's more about what I can tell you.
So you think that you're addicted to pain pills?
Yeah. Yeah, you say that like you think it sounds ridiculous.
Well, it's not to minimize your concern. I just think that it's highly unlikely.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you re-injured your hip. You're in pain. I mean, you're taking pills for pain. It's not like an addictive craving. Now, if you weren't so apprehensive about your problem, I might think something, but that tells me that you don't have a problem. If you have some pain, take a pill.
Okay. You know, I have been taking more pills than what was prescribed. I mean, even before the cave.
Look, if you're really concerned, we will lower your intake. I'll monitor your dosage. I gotta tell you something. You wouldn't be holding it together.
Well, the truth is, I'm not really holding it together very well. I really want a pill right now, you know, really bad. It's starting to scare me.
Well, why do I get the feeling that that's not the real reason you're so upset?
I was about to ask the same question.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take another look at your chart and just make sure that all's well, okay? In the meantime, don't worry. I'm taking exactly the same pills as you are for my hand. See ya.
Thanks, Tom.
You look upset.
Yeah, I just spoke to this detective. Taggart, I believe, is his name.
Yeah?
He said that Sonny's the reason this maniac was back in town in the first place.
Oh. Well, you know what? That's not necessarily true. Taggart hates Sonny. He'd do anything to hurt him.
But then it's not true.
Well, I'm just saying it's not exactly true. It's not really that simple. I mean, Harry was in Port Charles because of Sonny, but that doesn't mean that it was Sonny's fault. Nothing that happened was Sonny's fault. And Sonny's not responsible for anything that Harry does on his own. Sonny would never be involved with drugs, ever.
You gonna use your last breath to defend that jerk?
Hey, please don't be mad at me right now. I can't take it.
I'm sorry. My timing stinks. And you know what? You and I should just avoid the subject of Sonny altogether. I'm never gonna forgive him for what he did to you, and you're never gonna lay blame at his feet. So it's called an impasse, and I think we should just leave it at that and move on with our lives.
I'm on intimate terms with my kitchen, Mike, and I am telling you, there is nothing, ouch, in the fridge that's edible.
You know, you can keep carrots longer than 2 days. Trust me on this.
Whatever, have it your way.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I got about 2 cents I'd like to throw in the hopper.
Whether I want to hear it or not.
Yeah.
Well, keep in mind that I'm in a pretty good mood today, and I'd like it to linger.
I think you should give Jax a break.
Really? Since when have you become a Jax fan?
I just don't think it's right. Look, the guy saved your life.
Right.
He pulled Brenda out of that cave, then he reached back in for you. And I just don't think it's smart to keep throwing it back in his face by taunting him, especially when you're going after his wife.
I seem to remember somebody else helped me, too. Thanks, Mike.
You're welcome. But I still think I'm right about Jax.
Oh, why am I not surprised? But you do have a point. Brenda has to handle Jax in her own way. I am gonna back off and not interfere. As long as she doesn't take too long.
So what am I hearing here exactly? Did Brenda actually say she was going to leave Jax?
Yeah, Miranda, it's Jax. I'm sure you've heard by now, but we're all safe. I'm still at the hospital with Brenda. I just wanted to say thanks for your support. I'm not sure I could have gotten through it without you.
If you had unprotected sex, there is a chance you conceived, but we won't know that for a week or so.
Yeah? I want to get you out of here. Take you home. So that you can feel safe again.
I do feel safe with you.
Why are you being so skittish? Why don't you have a seat? You're making me nuts.
I'm making myself nuts.
Well, any particular reason, or is this just how you pass the time?
I heard something at the hospital. Remember that pager? Beep, 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 beep. It reminded me of something, but I can't figure it out.
But you think it's important?
Yeah. I mean, this thing didn't get solved with Harry's death. I gotta figure out what's going on out there that's making people think that I need to be eliminated. Harry's partner, whoever that may be, thinks I can ID him. The question is, what's next? And when's he gonna move? As far as I'm concerned, Jackson and I are even.
You saved his wife, he saved your life.
Yeah.
What now?
End of chapter.
End of the chapter, but you through with the book?
Hope not.
Good luck, pal.
So, how was Switzerland?
It was beautiful. It was hard to leave. I got Laura and her mother and the baby settled, and Leslie is registered with the clinic. She's going to get the medical attention that she needs, so that makes my wife smile.
Well, that kind of leaves you at loose ends.
I'll just have to find something to occupy my time.
Like checking out Katie Bell's penthouse?
There's a start.
A lady in a wheelchair shouldn't be too hard to keep an eye on, but do you really think she's going to spill something about Stefan?
No. Unless I can make it happen.
Ouch! What'd you do? Buy the whole store?
Hey, you gotta eat. Don't worry about anything. I charged it to your account. There's some more in the hall.
Oh, I'll get them.
Yeah,
thanks,
I'd
Lou.
help you, but you know.
Nah, take care.
I thought you went to Switzerland.
You did? Well, you're a nosy little bastard, aren't you?
What about your wife? She's still here?
Try Switzerland. Hey, Sonny, you need to call the exterminators. You got vermin crawling out of the walls around here. Smells good.
Yeah, Mike's pretty good in the kitchen. With the easy stuff. Ouch. So, Ribs, you tell me about your story.
Well, anyway, I've known something was going down between Blondie and the Count since I went to see her in the hospital, and I found him nested at the bottom of her bed there. She covered for him. She's been covering for him ever since. I mean, man, you should have seen her. She wheels into my hearing. She lets me off the hook, and then she fails to finger him as the shooter. And then she launches into this tirade about the so-called Spencer-Cassadine feud and how it's got to stop. It was so selfless, man. It was so, I don't know. The DA almost cried.
You think Stefan wrote the script?
Oh, no doubt about it. Catherine Bell thinks she's smart, but, you know, she's about as clever as a box of hair.
You think the kid was part of it?
He could be. He could be hanging around her to make sure she keeps quiet. Or maybe he's just got his hormones in a pile over her.
Well, Catherine's not hard to look at. Maybe that's how it is with his uncle.
Maybe. And where does that leave my poor deluded sister? Bobby is so out to lunch. I mean, you know, there they are. They're making this public display of their devotion, and all the while he's sniffing around after Catherine Bell, making her play the memory game. And Bobby is so mesmerized by this whole thing, man. She doesn't know what's up. But don't worry. I got her back. Like always. Is it too much to ask you to keep an eye on your neighbor?
It's only neighborly.
I'm particularly interested in her guest list.
Excuse me for butting in, but just because Cassadine is visiting isn't proof that he plugged her.
No, but she's protecting him. He did it, and she knows it. And if I can get in, maybe I can find something that'll prove it.
You did really well today, Catherine. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Same time.
I think I just saw my in go out.
Listen, we've obviously exhausted all the obvious partners that Harry could have had, and I understand we need a new angle here, but I don't think you're going to find it by wearing out the floor.
I do my best thinking on my feet.
All right. What's your best thinking about Brenda?
What do you mean?
Look, I'm just curious. I'm just curious because whatever happened between the two of you in those catacombs when you thought you were going to die, I mean, it didn't happen. You're alive, and Brenda isn't with you anymore. She's with Jax, who is busy consolidating his position as husband, as protector, and all-around hero. I mean, am I getting through here?
Maybe it was a good thing I didn't have you around as a kid. You would have nagged me to death.
That's one of the nicest things you've ever said to me, son.
Well, Pops, relax. I'm not worried about Jax anymore.
I thought you were going to wait downstairs. Look, I'm almost done. I just grabbed a few essentials. We can get whatever else we need for a few days when we're down there.
I know. I just realized while I was waiting down there that there's a few things I need to talk to you about.
Go on.
I know you really want to protect me, keep me safe from bad memories.
Well, what can I do?
There's just some things that you can't protect me from, you know? Not with your money and not with your love.
Well, it's all out now, sweetheart. Harry's biggest mistake was underestimating our love.
I am not worried about Jax anymore. There's nothing I can do about it. It's up to Brenda now. You satisfied?
I mean, you still don't think that you need...
No, I don't think I need anything, Mike. Let it go. What I can do, and what you can help me out with, is trying to figure out who Harry was on the phone with in the cave. Because that's who ordered me shut up with enough horse to kill an elephant. Now, I'm thinking it's somebody I know, or at least I can recognize.
Or they're scared. You might recognize them.
Still, I don't know who's getting this stuff into Port Charles or how.
My prime target of investigation is going to be the nurse Dorman used.
All I know for sure is Harry's mystery partner used a nurse to set me up. And she hasn't been seen since.
Now, if I could only figure out the connection between Pierce Dorman and Rebecca Chase.
Our mystery guy probably had a lot of very powerful stuff to hold over the nurse's head to make her do what she did.
According to the PCPD and the FBI, Marilyn Cooper was as clean as a whistle.
What could Dorman have on Rebecca Chase that's so big that it would make her life for him under oath?
That's what I intend to find out. Even though her professional and personal records are spotless, there's got to be something.
One possibility is that he charmed her and then seduced her.
His charm didn't last long. She's dead.
Rebecca's still around, so is Dorman. So whatever they've got or had between them is going to come out one way or another.
And don't forget, Monica, that you and Dorman were together for a long time. And nobody even suspected it.
Thank you so much for reminding me, Edward. But at least people saw us together occasionally. I can't recall even glimpsing he and Rebecca together, not even once.
I know we're supposed to be careful, Pierce, but I had to see you.
Well, you can't stand out there. Come in.
So what do we got? I was lured to GH, attacked in one of their examining rooms, carried out unconscious on their equipment. I think this guy had access to all the facilities and set it all up.
And then you heard the call bells in the background when you were on the phone with Harry. So obviously our guy works in the hospital.
If Rebecca lied because she's infatuated with Dorman, how is he going to keep his hold over her if he can't acknowledge her at work? They can't be seen together in public. I can't imagine any woman, no matter how lovesick, that would put up with that forever. What's in it for her?
She gets to stay out of jail. She may have been thinking with her hormones when she perjured herself, but if she allows Dorman to go to jail, she's going with him.
The woman is between a rock and a hard place, which is exactly where we want her.
Don't you realize how dangerous this is for you? For both of us, all it would take is one person who recognized you.
I know, but I couldn't help it. I saw you today at the hospital, and you looked so upset. It took every ounce of willpower I had not to put my arms around you.
Well, I'm so glad that you resisted.
I can't bear to see you hurt, Pierce. What happened? Did Monica threaten you again?
No, I just received some bad news about someone who died.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Honey, being apart is very painful for me, too. But it's not going to be forever, I promise, unless we screw things up and get careless. The only way that Monica or anybody else can hurt us now is if they find out that you helped me win the case by bending the truth a little.
I know I took a chance today, but I am really very careful. No one is going to find out.
They can't.
Besides, it wasn't all a lie. She really did everything I said she did. Even if I didn't hear her say those exact words, I didn't have to. I saw how upset you were when you told me about it. I saw how humiliated you felt. No wonder I had to pry it out of you. But I was so touched and proud that you trusted me enough to confide in me. That was the first time we made love, do you remember?
As if I could forget. You were so sweet. All you wanted was to help me.
I wanted to show you that not all women are like her. I would do anything for you, Pierce.
And I would do anything for you too, honey. But we have to be strong. We both have to be strong now so that we can be together later.
Now what?
What's the next move?
What are we gonna do?
Rebecca's a liability to Dorman now.
If he led her on, she's gonna want to see more of him.
Well, he'll sweet-talk her into staying away for her own good.
Well, she may not. Some people are driven to take risks, and they'll make all sorts of excuses to do it. She really put herself on the line for Dorman. She's not simply going to fade away like a good soldier. She'll slip up. And then we'll get him.
This guy doesn't have a partner anymore who knows the ropes. He's on his own. And that's gonna knock him off balance. And he's gonna slip up.
But right now, this minute, I need you. I need you so much.
Bear with me, Michael. I've got a couple of years on you, so my brain's a little slower.
Sorry if I'm going too fast for you, old man. Which part don't you get?
Which part? Which part?
Yeah.
The part about your sitting back and letting fate take its course with Brenda.
Okay, look, let's get back to dinner. No advice appetizer.
No, I'm not giving you advice. I'm asking you. That's all.
No, you're pushing an agenda.
All right, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's none of my business.
We belong together. Brenda knows it, and I know it. But she's got to come to me in her own time and in her own way.
And you really don't think Jackson's going to be a problem?
You know, writing that letter was the hardest thing I ever had to do. I told Harry that you would never believe it.
What did he say?
He said that he just needed you to believe it long enough for him to kill us. Lucky for us, he was into torture. Gave you enough time to figure out the clue.
Thank God. You know, when I thought of that I'd never see you again, I went a little crazy. You know, all I could think about was you in that dark hole, stuck in the ground, and I should have been there with you, holding you, telling you how much I love you, sharing your fate.
Pain for my stupid mistakes. I'm such an idiot. You know, I went out on my own. I wasn't supposed to do that. And I was stupid enough to let Harry in my front door.
Yeah, you didn't follow the protocol of dealing with a homicidal maniac. You know what? We all screwed up. And I did my share, and telling you about it will be the hardest thing I've ever had to say to you.
Well, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe we should just not talk.
No, you know, I once said that I'd never keep anything from you again. I'm gonna keep my word. Okay, for a start, I didn't work out the clue Miranda did. I was at her apartment. In fact, it was the first place I went after I found the letter.
Why?
To find out if Sonny may have said something to her to prove that the letter was a lie. But everything seemed to prove the opposite. And then when Jason finally admitted that Sonny told him that he was running off with you, at that moment, I forgot the biggest truth of my life. I went back to Miranda's apartment, and I was overwhelmed with...
Go on.
I turned to Miranda, and at that moment, I wanted her. I wanted to make love to her. Like, if I could take that moment back, I would.
So you made love to her?
No. We stopped.
We?
Actually, it was Miranda.
Why?
Because she knew it was for all the wrong reasons. And she was strong and too proud, I suppose, to take advantage of the situation.
I really don't want to hear about her.
Well, you need to hear my apology. And I need to know that you understand and you can forgive me.
I do understand.
Well, I realize that you need time.
No, I don't. I don't need any time, Jax. Of course I forgive you.
You know, when I found that clue help, it was like being slapped back to reality. The Brenda I know and love wouldn't do that. And now, in a weak moment, I gave in to doubt and jealousy, and I swear I'll never let that happen again. And whatever your feelings for Sonny, I know that you love me enough to be honest with me face to face.
Sure, Jax is a problem. He loves her. He's gonna try to hold on to her, but what's your point?
The point is, he saved your life, and he risked his own life to save both of you.
Oh, so you think that means I own Brenda?
No. But can you be sure that she doesn't?
What I am sure about is how we feel about each other. Now, we could deny it, or we could tell the truth for a change. And that is the end of that, Mike, because I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Look, suppose we get back to Harry, okay?
Yeah.
Now, do you think that Harry let his partner know what he had planned for you and Brenda?
Well, he probably let the guy know he had no use for me.
What?
You pulled some pretty good cons before you gave up the life.
Who says I've given up the life?
Once a pro, always a pro. Mind if I pick your grifter's brain?
I'd be happy to help.
Okay, let's say I was right about the guy working at GH. Maybe he was a janitor?
No.
A technician?
No, I'm sorry. I don't see Nurse Marilyn and a janitor as an item.
Right. Okay, let's say he or she was an intern. My guess would probably be he was new at the game.
And Harry provided the experience.
Except for the distributor, and the partner had no use for it. He was sloppy, and he was arrogant. He probably thought he didn't have anything to learn. Just get the stuff out on the streets, quick, and rake in the cash.
Yeah. So he's not a planner, he's an improviser.
But he's lousy at it. You know what I'm saying? He makes mistakes, tries to cover it up, panics, then he makes even bigger mistakes.
Like Nurse Marilyn.
Yeah. He thought I could finger him, so he wanted to take me out by using this poor lady who he wound up killing.
Sounds like our guy isn't too tightly wrapped. He's unpredictable.
Yeah, and he's out there. I mean, you know, I could sweat this less going up against a mob boss, but, you know, this guy's whacked. Which makes him twice as dangerous. As long as this creep's still out there, what I want with Brenda doesn't mean a damn thing. That's why I gotta bring him down.
Be careful. You've been using up your 9 lives at a pretty fast clip lately.
I got too much to lose not to be. But right now, I'm in more danger of dying of starvation than anything else. Are you actually gonna do something with that food or what?
You're gonna eat those words?
Yeah, that's about all I'm gonna get tonight.
Hey, I don't want to hear that. Listen, why don't you put on a little mic music for cooking and stay out of my kitchen.
My kitchen? Oh.
propose a little toast to Sonny and Brenda.
Here's looking at you, kid. You know, I never meant to get into all this with you tonight. I'm sorry my timing's rotten.
No. Don't be sorry. I love you for it. My timing's not so great either.
No, it's perfect. Because the woman I love and adore is back with me where she belongs.
Jax, what if I told you that I'm not the girl that you fell in love with?
I'd say the new version's even better.
Things have changed.
I don't understand.
There's some things that happened in the cave that I need to tell you about.